Welcome to Hindustan College of Engineering Technology. In this video, we are going to discuss about 3D printing technologies. What are the 3D printing technologies? What is meant by 3D printing? What is the technology used in recent trends? These topics can be covered in this video, presented by S. Salagar, Assistant Professor, Mechanical. What is 3D printing? 3D printing is a technology used to printing a physical 3D objects from a digital output. It's called as a 3D printing. We have a 3D models. The 3D models is converted into real-time objects by using a 3D printing methods. Technologies that build 3D objects adding a layer upon a layer of material. Whether the material is plastic or in a metal, concrete, or any composite materials can be used. This technology is called as an additive manufacturing. Additive is nothing that a substance added to something in a small quantities to improve or build or develop a products. It's called as an additive manufacturing. So most of additive manufacturing used in that industries and medical field and various fields to use in a micro level objects or in a macro level objects or in a nano level products. First, a visualization tool in a design process. Next, means to create a highly customized products from consumers and professionals. Next, in a industrial tooling to produce small lots of production parts. History of a 3D printing technologies. In 1984, Charles Hell invents the 3D printing. It's coined as in a stereolithography type. After that, it's going to be developed in a stage by stage. In 1992, 3D Systems produced a first stereolithography 3D printing machine. After that, 1999, scientists to manage organs, to grow up in organs, our human organs, to make organs and testing various methods. In 2000, the first 3D inkjet printer produced by an object geometries. Next, 2002, a 3D printed miniature kidney is manufactured. Scientists aim to produce a full-size working organs. Nowadays, medical field like organs are produced by using in a 3D printing machines. In 2008, the first 3D prosthetic leg is produced. After 2011, the first 3D printed car can be produced. 2012, the first 3D printed jaw is produced in Holland by Layer Wise. In a recent trends, the most of our human organs is produced and implanted in humans by using of 3D printers. So projected growth is in 2012 1.3 billion business and 2016 3.1 billion, in 2020 5.2 billion. Approximately 2021 it goes upon almost 10 billion business. This is the schematic diagram of 3D printing machine. So basic start, we all know it. Next, layer is powdered, deposited automatically. In what kind of material you need, that kind of material is made as in a powder. That powder is going to be lay off and it is deposited automatically. So next, the print heads applies the resin to powder layer. That powders is going to be blended within a resin. After that, it forms upon a layer. The powder layer dries almost immediately because the layer mix up within a resin and in a powder. So it's formed in a solid. Add another layer because first layer is going to be layer dries and second layer is going to be added simultaneously. Remove the complete model and you get a finished product. Because here I'm showing the black diagram. So resin feed and a print head. So resin feed because in a tray I'm going to lay upon the powders. I'm going to lay upon the powders. That powder is going to be mixed within a resin and the first layer formed, second layer formed, third layer formed and complete model is going to be formed. completed prototype car. In a CAD model to 3D object, how it's going to be possible to create a CAD model. This is the first step of our designing stage. After that, the CAD model is going to be converted as in a STL file, stereo lithography file. After that, we are using slicing software. Slicing software is nothing that middleman between a 3D model and in a 3D printer, because we are saying that layers. That slicing software used to convert us in a layers. In any such kind of objects can be converted as in a number of layers. The layer sizes tool path, because then the layer slices, that layer slice is going to be traversed in the total tool path. Next is a 3D printer, and to get in a completed 3D objects. In any kind of objects, we form in that layer type layer, because in only it is possible to make in a complete 3D objects. Types of 3D printing. So most of three types of printers are there. First one is stereo lithography, and second one is selective laser sintering, and third one is fusion deposition modeling. In recent trends, we have a lot of plot technologies used in our 3D printing methods. But these three are the major elements of 3D printing. First, we discuss about the stereo lithography. Stereo lithography was the first 3D printing created objects. These type 3D printing consist of vertically movable vat and a horizontal movable UV light. Instead of wick, the vat is filled with a type of resin that becomes hard when exposed to UV light, because photopolymers are photosensitive under UV light. The resin is solidified and forms in a single layer of the desired 3D object. Nothing that we are going to fill up within a resin surface. That resin surface is going to be form in a layer by using of laser source. That laser source to emit the UV light. That UV light is going to be form in a layer. This improves is repeated for each layer of a design until the 3D object is completed. What are the advantages of in a stereolithography? It is very speed. Functional parts can be manufactured within a day. In large kind of components also easily to manufacture. What are the disadvantages? It is often very costly, because laser and a resin, it moreover costly. Common photopolymers can cost about $800 per gallon. In a stereolithography can cost us in $250,000. And next type is selective laser sintering. Selective laser sintering. It is a powder based sintering process. A layer is powdered material is carefully laid down by a layer or a roller on a builded tray, because this is the builded tray. We are going to lay upon the powder in this layer, and to remove the unwanted materials by using of roller, as similar to our casting. Next, the laser is going to be emit the laser source, and the powder is going to be formed as in a solid. In additive manufacturing technique that uses high power laser to fuse the small particles of a plastic or in a metal or in a ceramic or in a glass powders. Nano or in a micro powders can be used to form in a 3D objects in this type. That powders is lay off in that platform. That powder is going to be bonded within a single component by using of laser light source. Here is the tolerance between stereolithography and in a selective laser sintering process. SLA liquid photopolymers cost almost $80 to $100. SLS powders cost between $300 to $600 per kilogram, and it can be difficult to even purchase, because comparatively SLA and an SLS powders casters. Next is a fusion deposition modeling. These type of printers can use it in that human organ manufacturing industries. So most of it is very compactable technology for in a 3D printing. It is almost in a latest recent technologies in a car manufacturing industries and in a medical industries. They are using fusion deposition modeling machine to create a prototype model or in a real-time miniature models. Fusion deposition modeling is process that uses continuous filament of thermoplastic materials. Nothing that we are using in that plastic material or in the form of 3D printing materials in any kind of material, ceramic, whatever else. So most of fusion deposition modeling we are using in the thermoplastics. That plastic is going to be coiled up within a rolls. It's called as in a build material spool. It's called up within a build material spool. Once the build material spool, we have a number of colors. That colors rolled is going to be lay off it in the to connect in the nozzles. Nozzle to melt the plastic material and to lay off in the layer. The nozzle temperature is going to be vary based on that material. Based on the material. So most of they are using polylactic acid material. Polylactic acid material is nothing that it's one kind of plastic material. These two different colors. One is support material and one is build material. We are going to change it. If I no need not to support material directly to make a support in that build material, it is possible. It is called as an extrusion head. Driver wheels. In between two drive wheels, that filament is going to be connected. Filament is nothing that build material. That build material filament is going to be connected in between two drive wheels. So based on the nozzle movement, it's going to be emitted in a extrusion nozzle. So how it going to be the nozzle is moved in the different directions by using 3D model. We are going to make it a 3D model. After that, the D model is going to be used in the slicing software. Once the slicing software slice number of layers, after that the model is going to be connected in the 3D printers. Instead of UV light, there is an extruder, a nozzle that melts a string of a plastic that comes one end and forces a small stream of plastic cut out the other end. In between that filament, two rollers are connected. The nozzle is going to be heated and to emit a thin plastic beads. What are the applications of 3D printing? So first one is design prototypes. It is the most common application of in industries. 3D dimensional printing concepts model. Functional prototypes and presentation models for evaluating a design and packaging. Next is the education purpose. To encourage the students to bring a digital concepts into the real world, turning their ideas into a real life 3D model. Past 20 years back, the projects can be done within a hands-on methods. Nowadays, we are using in the 3D printing technologies to make a prototype model or in a real-time miniature models. Healthcare. So rapidly produce 3D models to reduce operating time, enhance the patient, and to improve the patient outcomes. Like we are making a human organs to help the humans. Next is the architecture. Rapidly produce 3D models, concepts, models, produces smooth, detailed architecture models in an array of material, including liquid photopolymers, in a concrete or in a photopolymers, in any kind of materials can use in the 3D printing. That kind of process is very much useful to make a architecture designs. I'm going to give some case studies, real-time case studies. Canal House in Amsterdam. Nothing that they make a one 13-room canal house made from a separate but interlocking components. A Dutch company making a 3D printed 13-room canal house made from separate but interlocking components. They have separated into n number of products and it's going to be interlocked. The rooms will be structural own and will be placed top of each other to make a house. The canal house is printed in the separate area. and it's going to be assembled in that Amsterdam areas. The primary material is being used in a bioplastic. The bioplastic is created from a rape seeds and can be ground some reduced as a necessary. This is the application I'm going to show in that architecture areas. Architectures, they have make a designed pillars or in a prototype models to show the clients and furnitures, sculptures, lab designings, and to make a bigger things into the smaller prototype things. These are the applications used in various industries. Like first one is food preparation areas to make a chocolates by using our human faces. And next is a medical industries. Medical industries most of used in that to make a organs. Here I'm going to show that teeth. This is the bone sculpture. They have made the bone sculptures. Other applications. This is a human organism directly used in that human. Richard from a South African carpenter assembles a robo hand and fits in the Lime Dipner. Lime was born without fingers on his right hand. So that is going to be covered within a 3D printing technology by using robot hand. These are the real-time applications I'm going to show in that picture. Microsoft will provide support of 3D printers in the next update. So Windows 8 and Windows 10, they are give a 3D technologies to add in that OS because it is very helpful to make in a 3D objects. In the automotive and aviation industries, they have formed a prototype car. In 2011, they have formed in that prototype car. That car is having two seats and it's going to be run within a electric power. Usage of 3D printing in India. So most of 3% used in that education purpose and in architecture 5.2%, aerospace 10.8%, industrial 13.8%, so medical 15%, and automotive industries 21.2%. So most of we are using automotive industries and medical industries. The major Indian companies in India that are used in the 3D printing technologies. These are the companies used in the 3D printing technologies. This is the new one, 3D Doppler pen, 3D Doppler pen or 3D pen. This pen is developed by Peter Dilworth and Maxwell Bogie and Daniel Gown. The 3D pen is used to make in a 3D models in a smaller type or in a prototype. It works extruding heated plastics that cools almost instantly into a solid. It is a packet hole device. The extruded heated plastic that cools almost instantly into a solid, stable structure, allowing for the freehand creation of three-dimensional objects. It utilizes plastic thread made either acrylamide or in a styrene plastics. That means ABS or in a polylactic acid or in a thermal polyethylene TPU. These are the plastics can be used in the 3D pen that is melted and then cooled through a pattern process while moving through the pen, which can then be used to make a 3D objects by hand. It is nothing that in a normal pen we are going to make in the drawing in a papers. That the same concept we are using in that 3D model. The plastic is going to be melted and it is going to be extruded and it will be instantly to make in a solid. It's one kind of glue gun technology. It is one kind of glue gun technology, because we already know about that glue guns. The plastic is going to be melted and it is going to be deposited in that area to form a layer. That the same concepts we are using in that 3D pens. It is improved in a 2015 January. 3 Doodler was introduced. So, what are the advantages and disadvantages of a 3D printing technology? So, first we saw that advantages rapid prototyping. 3D printing gives designers the ability to quickly turn concepts into a 3D models. It's called as a rapid prototyping. Clean process. Wastage of material is negligible. Complex can be produced in a very easy to use. No skilled person is needed. So once directly the machine is going to be making a models. It is very cheaper process than the other process. People in remote locations can fabricate objects that would otherwise be inaccessible to them. What are the disadvantages? Process very slow. Comparatively, other process, the 3D is going to be very slow. Components do not have enough strength. But in the recent trends, they have ordered in the composite formations and to get in a high strength. Cost of raw materials, it's much high. 3D printers also still expensive and moreover, it is not in a easy handling methods because it's stored in that very misuse of technologies. Although 3D printers have a potential of creating many jobs and opportunities, they might be put at certain jobs at a risk and material limitations. Material limitations. In the future, what is 3D printers? We already know about that. If you print anything you want to use with tomorrow's, if you lose your remote, you will be able to print a new remote. Because once today you are going to lose your remote, it is not in a worry. Tomorrow, we are going to use in that same remote by using 3D printers to print a new remote. 3D printers are always getting a cheaper and better. Comparatively, in the 2010 and the 2021, it is very cheaper. There is currently research is going on to create a 3D printers that could print our organs for a people to need a transport. With the decade, 3D printers will become commonplace in a house. In future, it is definitely happen because most of we have a 2D printers that A4, A3, A5, inkjet or in a laser printers. We have it in our own home. In the future, we have a 3D printers in our own home. In conclusion, 3D printing is an expanding technology which may soon start an industry in which everyone has a possibility to make a manufacturer. 3D printing has have lots of possible benefits in the society. Although to produce the products create must be regulated. 3D printing has only been used of small scale projects in the construction industries and there are a lot of challenges that need to be changed in that prior consideration. Adapting is one of the main construction technologies. Thank you.